Adam had some game cards. 60% of the cards were animal cards and the rest were toy cards. He lost 38 animal cards during a game. He gave some toy cards to his sister. As a result, he had 50% of the toy cards left. 70% of the cards left were animal cards. How many toy cards did Adam's sister receive? Okay, very confusing if you read. There's so many things going on in the story. Okay. What I know is he had some game cards. 60% were animal cards. The rest were toy cards. Let's work on with that 60%. 60%. Let's convert it as a fraction. 60 over 100. That will be 3 over 5. Units. 3 units animal cards. This is my total cards. How many toy cards? I take 5 unit, take away 3 unit. 2 toy cards. Okay. Then he lost. So this is what I know at first. So at first, which means my before, I have animal, which is 3 units. Toy cards, I have 2 units. Okay. Then what happened? The change. He gave away or lost 38 animal cards. And then he gave some minus some toy cards to the sister. Okay. Then as a result, he had 50% of the toy cards left. So at first the toy cards, if you take note, at first the toy cards were, where is it? Toy cards, here. So 50% of the toy cards, 50% equals to 50 over 100 equals to 1 over 2. So he have 2 units in total. He have 1 unit left. So in the end, the toy cards, he have 1 unit left. Right, next one, the 70%. 70% equals to 70 over 100 equals to 7 over 10. Units. Then 70% of the cards left were animal cards. This is animal cards left. This is of the cards, total cards. Okay, so the toy cards, I have 1 unit left, but animal cards, I have 7 units left, but the total is 10 units. Now, I have all this information. Before I want to put it up into a table, look at the total and the total. Are they the same? They are not the same, right? But they're talking about the same total. Total cards. If these two are not the same, then the whole thing will not be able, you cannot work it out. Okay, this thing have to be the same first, this one. So if I have 10 units here, the rest of them here must times 2. So that I have 6 units over 10 units. Now the total is now 10 units, which means now my animal cards become 6 units already. So here, 6 units. Okay, which means my toy card also must times 2, correct? Becomes 4 units. So this is 4 units. Okay, so times 2. Okay, so now I can tell that I have all this information left over. Now let's put them up into a table. You don't want table also, we can, okay, we don't use table, we use ratio, okay, for this one. So animal cards is to toy cards is to total cards. Okay, we can do this way, no issue. So at first, my animal cards, I already changed it. So it's in blue. I'm following the ones in blue, okay? So the ones in blue, it will be 6. And then the toy cards will be 4. And then my total is 10. Right? In the end, I have 10. And then my animal cards is 7. And then my toy cards will be 1. Okay, the issue here is it must add up to 10. Now this is 7, this is 1. The issue is it must add up to 10. Look at the one here. Does it add up to 10? It doesn't add up to 10. All right. So which means we are not able to proceed. We cannot find a difference because this doesn't add up to 10. 7 plus 1 is not 10. It's 8. Okay. So which means I have to cannot use 6, 4, and 10 here. We'll use the original first. Then we change something else first to find a new total. So original will be 3. And then the toy is 2. So total is 5. This is original, right? So we erase all the blue first. Okay, we keep it to the original first. Okay, which means I'm taking 3 units, 2 units there. My total is 5. Okay, then what do? I will have to times it with 3. So from here, I times 3 first. Okay, so here will be 9. Here will be 6, here will be 15. Because the ratio, you can just times it big to make it bigger or make it smaller. Up to you. Okay, so now 9, 6, 15. Next one, in the end, it becomes 7. And then if I have 7 here, my toy cards will not be 1, but it will be 3. Why is that so? You take your 10 units from here. I'm taking from here. Minus 7 units equals to 3 units. Okay, this is 3 units. That's why I times 3 here. Can you see? Because just now my toy car was toy car. Toy car is 1 unit, right? So to make it 3, I must times 3. So the whole thing must times 3. Okay, so now okay, right? 7 plus 3 equal to 10. Sound okay, right? So now how many toy cards did Adam's sister receive? So Adam's sister received, so we look at he gave away the sister toy cards, right? So we look at the toy cards there. Wait, he gave toy cards to the sister. Okay, so we take 9 unit and then you minus 7 units equals to 2 units. Okay, this is my animal cards first because I want to know how many units represent 28. So 2 unit is 38. 1 unit is 38 divided by 2, I get 19. Now for the sister received how many? Sister received 3. I can tell from here, right? 6 minus 3 is 3 unit. 19 times 3 equals to 57. Okay, answer is 57. Not 152, but 57. All right, Ken? I don't prefer using ratio method like that. Very confusing and very, you see, it's all over the place. That's why I like to tabulate. But it's okay. I'm just showing you there's another way than doing the BCA. Actually, I wanted to do BCA. Then I realized, okay, never mind, I show you the ratio method instead. There's many methods to approach this question. Okay, one of it is BCA. Another one is your ratio.